Good evening, Night Jones. Welcome back for another episode. Tonight I do have two letters, but before we begin, I hope whatever happened in your day today that made you upset or made you worried, wherever that was, once you come home, leave that where it happened. Okay, and the next thing, of course, you already know, go ahead and get that drink that will get you right for the night. Tonight I am drinking the Billings Farm Green Apple, Sweet Green Apple. It is a wine, it's not a Moscato. So this is my first time trying this. And I got this at my local grocery store. And it was about $8. And of course, your girl is not being sponsored. She's buying this with her own funds. So once you got that drink, come on back and let's get into these letters. Okay, the first letter, it is anonymous. And it states, "Hi, Miss Moon, I'm 24. I pay for the Wi-Fi service at my home, but my parents keep using it and never pay anything for it. How do I stop them from using it until they pay for it? If I change the password, they will just ask me for it. What can I do?" Thank you for your letter, Anonymous. You living at your parents' home, and the only thing you contributing is Wi-Fi. Well, that's what you just stating up here is the Wi-Fi. That's your concern. And then that they don't pay anything towards it. Do you give, let me ask you a question. Do you give anything towards the groceries? Do you give anything towards the electric bill? Hell, do you give anything towards your rent? So what I'm saying is you're just complaining about one bill. Meanwhile, and the three things I just named, that is what your parents are paying, and they pay you more. So if I was you, I wouldn't ask them for anything. I wouldn't even expect anything. I wouldn't. But what you could do is that you could tell your mother or your father, whoever does the grocery shopping, you know what, let me take the responsibility of grocery shopping and let them pay for the Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure your parents will trade that in a heartbeat. Because, my friend, you don't understand that you are still winning in this situation. Let me tell you something. If my mother paid everything and I only had paid Wi-Fi, I would not ask her, "Mom, can I, since you're using the Wi-Fi, can I get a cut? Can you help pay this bill?" Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You have to, you're 24. You need to start looking at the bigger picture here. You living at home for free. Your parents pay for your groceries. You living in a comfortable home. You don't have to worry about a light bill. You don't have to worry about the heat bill. You don't have to worry about nothing but the Wi-Fi bill. And you want to know how can you stop your parents from using it? You need to be thankful that your parents haven't kicked you out yet at 24. Because there are some parents, when their kids turn 18, bye. So you should be real thankful that your parents still have you around the house. My God. You know what? Maybe when your parents sit there and pay their bills, however they pay, if they pay you online, or there's still some old school people who will write out a check and mail it in. However they pay their bills, maybe you need to sit there and see how much they are paying, because it is costing to live. And I guarantee you, if it's you, your mother, and your father, I don't know if you have any other siblings, the grocery bill alone can be a bit over $300. So if you want to switch those bills to see how much to see how much you actually pay, go ahead, give your mother, give your mother the Wi-Fi bill, and you pay for the grocery bills for a month. And I guarantee you, by the time that 1 month is over, you'll be wanting to switch back to your little Wi-Fi bill. My God, you gotta start having some type of compassion and understanding. They did it. They pay all these bills when you was young, and that was their job. But now that you're older, you need to get a grip on life, my friend. But thank you for your letter. You did pick the blue envelope. Actually, both letters, I have picked the blue envelope, so I have them both in here so I get the right one. Okay, and I will post the pictures up on the screen. Let's take a look here. The first one is Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. That is the Peacekeeper. And I guess what that means, because you're saying that you're paying and they're using it, you feel that they need to give you something for using it. I mean, do you give anything towards the groceries or the other bills in the house? And the second card is Seeker. See beyond the current situation. I hope that helps you. If I was you, I would just let them use the Wi-Fi and pay it no mind. Give them a break. Give their wallet a break. Okay, that was the first letter. Again, thank you for your letter. On to the next one. The next letter is Hi Autumn. It's also anonymous. Hi Autumn. I had enough of my neighbor's tree. While my neighbor was on vacation, I cut down their tree. I'm sick and tired of leaves and branches falling into my property. When they returned from vacation, they called the police and threatened to sue me. Does he have a case? And can the police do anything? I don't want to go to jail. Thank you for your letter. Okay, for one, you had no right to go on somebody else's property and cut down a tree. You had some cojones to do that, my friend. You really did. And it wasn't the right move, because now you're worrying about you don't want to go to jail. My God, you should have thought about this before you cut anything down. Can the police do anything? I mean, the only thing the police can do is arrest you for destruction of property. And can the neighbor sue you? Yes. Yes, they can. I think you should have spoken to your neighbors first, because you never know. You never know if your neighbors could have said, you know what, let me just, trim these branches a little bit. You never know what could have come out of that situation. But the main part is that while they was on vacation, so this is kind of premeditated. While they was on vacation, you cut down their tree. What made you think you had a right to do that? That's what I want to know. What made you think you had a right to do that? Because this is crazy. So, yes, your neighbors do have a case. Yes, they can sue you. So, maybe you need to, first thing you need to do, you need to apologize to your neighbor. It was an act that should not have happened. It was something that shouldn't went that far. I mean, I get it. You're tired of leaves or falling onto your property, but neighbors, leaves fall anywhere. You know, leaves. I live in an apartment complex, and you best believe, do I get upset that leaves and leaves and branches is falling on my car? No, it didn't do no damage. By the time I ride off out the parking lot, those leaves gonna be gone. Man, I honestly think you should have thought this before you did anything. I don't know if you was, you know, drinking one night and you decide, you know what, I'm tired of these darn leaves and branches, and took matters into your own hand, which you should have never done. But yes, to answer your question, yes, they do have a case. So again, you also picked the blue envelope. So the first card is Take Action. And the second card is Peaceful Resolution. So since you was man enough to go out there and vandalize a property, because really it's destruction of property. Since you was that person enough to go out there and do that, then you need to be the bigger person and go to them and 100% apologize, because this is your fault. And you will also need to take action. And I think take action meaning by, you know what, can we get an estimate on the tree, how much the tree was? It's because you are going to have to pay something. Hopefully y'all can settle this out of court where, you wouldn't have to pay a huge fine and court fees. So hopefully your neighbors are reasonable and nice enough to, settle this outside of court. I mean, the courts wouldn't have to get involved. But you are going to have to pay something for your actions. That is a definite. You're going to have to pay. So just know that something's going to have to be given up. Just know going into what you've done, you are going to have to pay. That's just the way it is. You destroy something, now you're going to have to pay for it. But again, talk to your neighbors, let them know you apologize for what you have done, and work out an offer. Make them an offer. Work out an offer. Ask them what type of tree that was that, they had in their yard. Go, price that tree. Go see what you can do to offer them some type of satisfaction here. All right. I hope that helps. So Night Gems, we are coming to an end. So the question of the night is from the first letter. Should he ask his parents for a Wi-Fi fee, for some funds to go towards the Wi-Fi bill that he's paying for? Let me know your answers in the comments. I do appreciate each and everyone who takes their time to listen and watch this video. You know what? You don't even have to watch this video. All you can do is just put it on, leave it on in the background, and do whatever it is that you need to do. But as long as you listen to it, I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I thank each and everyone here. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Cheers.